Hello, my dear and valuable friends, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Tutivik, and today we are going to have a lot of fun, and we are going to have a great time together discussing different type of occupations that men can hold that you need to avoid. So there are different men in this world, and they all have different type of jobs, but there are specific jobs, specific occupations that men are doing that if we know that's their occupation, we run away and we don't deal with those type of men. And before we start, let me tell you that if you need a one-to-one consultation with me, or you need just help with an image consultation or relationship advice, or in general something that is bothering you, that you find that in my videos you can see the answer and you would like to talk with me one-to-one, you're always welcome to book one-to-one consultation with me, or request my courses or my books, watch any of my video that you like, buy my products, and donate if that's what you desire. I am here for you on this channel is to help you. So before I touch different occupations, and I'm going to be very specific in this video, I'm going to be very open with you, and I'm going to give you actually names for those occupations so you can start thinking, what type of men I'm attracting? Why am I attracting those men? What type of men I actually want? What type of man is a real provider? So before we actually name these different positions, I want you to understand that nobody is bashing men, and I love men and I respect men, but a boy is not a man, okay? An unsuccessful male is not a real man. And a man who cannot provide and protect and have a salary and a good job is not considered as a marriage material. So we are not bashing men, but we are looking at the facts and thinking, okay, you are not ready to take care of me, so you're out. So let's dive in. Number one is a low-class man. Any man that is low class should not be entertained by you in any way. And you cannot date those men, you cannot talk to them, you cannot let them approach you, you cannot even spend 1 minute of your day even looking to their side. No, not allowed. You see, the thing is, we women, we love wrong people, and we try to be kind to people that do not deserve our kindness, and we like to be considered as nice girls. When you're choosing a man, there is no time for nice girl syndrome. There need to come this confident woman who knows her worth and who is not dealing with the low-class men. Low-class men, the easiest way how to understand the first category of the jobs of a man that you should avoid, and if men are doing these jobs, you don't date them, is understand any job that is made in the street is a low-class job. I will explain. A person who is working, for example, cleaning the streets, or bin man who is changing the bins, or bin drivers, you know, the ones that are picking up the beans, or, you know, these huge cars that are washing the streets, those are low-class jobs. I'm sure you know that. You know, a lot of people don't understand that some jobs are low-class, and you need to come out of it. We women need to inspire men to do better. To do better. There will always be low-class job men. Always. Even if you give money to everybody in the same amount, you will see after a time the same people who already have money will have money. The same people who do not have money won't have money. Those men do not have brain open towards the money. You can never teach them. So avoid, run away. You deserve more. Dating a man who is a postman? I'm sorry, but why? Why? Really, that's all you can do? That's the best you can do? Dating a bin track man? How? Why in the world would That's low class. Any man who does scams in the street, who is trying to, nibble something from people's pockets in the public transport, that's why avoid public transport. Get your license, get your car, be comfortable. You're too beautiful to be in a public transport. You are too valuable to even be there. Any man who's trying to do little robberies here and there, do little scams in the street, give the flyers and buy something and sell fake jewelry, sell t-shirts on the street, that is out of question. That's a low class man. I appreciate all my deliveries. You do not know how much I shop. And, I have a special person who takes care and brings the things, next to my door. I open and I have 10 packs and I'm happy, But I will never talk to that postman. I will never date him. And that's why I have another person who takes care of that, because I don't want to talk. It's nothing about being arrogant. If you want to call it arrogance, call it arrogance. Please do whatever you want. But at least you know what type of life I want. And at least you can make up your mind what type of life you want. So any low-class man, as a truck driver, is not allowed to be in your presence. A lot of women date these low-class men, trying to build them, cooking for them. Taxi driver is a low-class man. Uber driver cannot date you. A concierge in a hotel is a low-class man. Do you understand that? Waiter, bartender, toilet cleaner, hotel representative, customer service person, low-class jobs. Low-class jobs that are done by low-class men lead to low-class life. How on earth are you not seeing this little chain? And you entertain them. And you put your mascara that costs more than his salary to go to have coffee with him when you don't even drink coffee? How? Why? I don't understand. Sometimes I want to laugh at women because their eyes are closed. The self-esteem is so low. You deserve more, my beautiful, beautiful girl. If nobody told you that you're beautiful inside and outside, nobody told you that you have self-worth and self-value, then let me be the one who tells you. You are worthy. You deserve more. I want you to take your phone, look through and see, oh, this is a waiter. Oh, this is a truck driver. Oh, this is, I don't even know what he does, flyer giver. These men who just give flyers and that's their job and they think that's a job. That is not a job. That is not a job. Or, you open the door, that's not a job. And I want to, for you to decide today that is enough. I will never, ever entertain low-class men ever again. Postman is not supposed to flirt with you in the morning. Amazon delivery young guy is not supposed to be able to talk to you and look deeply 2 minutes in your eye. A person who is helping you to move houses and is carrying your boxes is not supposed to have a small talk and laugh with you. These are low-class jobs. A plumber, a mechanic, a person who is changing your oil, a person that works in a gas station, low-class job. A person who is taking care of the deliveries in the shop, a person who is serving you the till, the salesperson who is selling cars, low-class jobs. Low-class jobs. Open your eyes. 80% of all jobs are low-class jobs. 80% of men have low-class jobs and they're low-class men. Because not everybody can be successful. Not everybody can be in the highest league. Not everybody can do that. And that's great because you know what you know and you're going to implement that. It's time for you to open your mind and say, I deserve more. Even if 99% of men will have low class, I will go to that 1%. You're looking for a real man, a real provider. A delivery man cannot give you anything. What can he give you? A taxi driver cannot give you lifestyle you want. A bus driver For real? Don't talk to me. Don't even look at me. You don't exist. Goodbye. And you know, by doing that, you actually inspire the men to achieve something more. So us refusing those men, we are actually changing the world. We are motivating them to be better. Women, we hold the power to have what we deserve by having the ability to say no to right things. The right thing is to say no. That's the right thing to do. So low-class men, low-class jobs, out of negotiations. We don't date those type of men. Now, number 2 type of occupation is a list. And these are men who do, I would say, it's still not very high class, it's not medium class, it's somewhere like almost medium. And those occupations are hard to understand in the beginning because the wording can be good. And have you noticed, like medium type of jobs, they have like a long titles? Instead of, you know, if you say a businessman, that's like one word and he owns the business. But if you have like a assistant, it will have like 4 or 5 different words, and it just means assistant, basically person who brings him coffee. So you need to be careful. Low class, okay, it's easy to understand. Now we are talking about medium, and it's like, I would say it's close to medium. It's not even medium because the medium doesn't exist. For me, it's either everything or nothing. So, but let's try to categorize them in like a medium class. So medium class jobs are anything that are admin jobs, secretary jobs, assistant jobs, personal buyers, all these that are kind of targeted to the one person or directors or some executives. They are dealing with nice people, but they're still kind of not having a good job and good salary. You know, like these type of men can wear their suit and you think they actually have a job, and if he says I'm a data analyst or I'm a financial consultant or I'm a mortgage advisor, to be honest, that's just a very, very, very simple office job and you will never make the right amount. That's just a simple job. Every woman who is successful makes more than that. And these men who think that because they work in an office and because they can have one beautiful pair of shoes, you know, no. They think they can approach women, you know, in the bars, in the restaurants, and they think they actually have their life together. You don't have your life together. You live in a shared accommodation. You think that you have a job, and you are delusional that you think your salary is considered salary for a woman like me. So this is actually worse than a low-class man, because low-class man, at least he, you know, at least it's obvious he's low class. These men are pretending to be somebody they're not. Those men cannot afford to buy a house by themselves. Those men are men, the most dangerous men, because those men usually have women. And those women, of course, are helping them to build. Do I look like a construction worker? I don't build. I come inside the house that is ready and I decorate it, make it nice. I don't build. I come in, unpack, decorate, and relax. That's what I do. That is my job. To enjoy. You give, I receive. Medium class men are also all these governmental employees, you know, these clerks, these officers that do all the checks, visas, and you think, oh, he's important, he works for the government, he's an interpreter, he's a translator. No, that is not considered as a good job. It's just a simple job. You're making a simple salary, enough for you just to survive and meet ends with each other, asking from your family, living with your mom, taking food from the fridge that belongs to your colleague because you don't have enough money to buy your own food. No, all things happen. You need to be very careful what you're doing with your life. We don't date those type of people. You see, I named so many different jobs, and now when you're going to go out and you're going to look at people, you're going to look at them very differently. You know, entertainers, that is not a job. If you are working in a club, you're security, You think you have it together? You don't have. You're working in a cult, you're standing, you're working in the nights. What kind of father are you? What if I'm in the house, it's 12 o'clock in the night and the baby is sick, we need to go to the hospital. You're security, you're working in the night in a club. I can't even reach you because usually in clubs there is no connection. So what type of a father are you? Oh yes, I feel very safe with that man. No, I don't. Because he serves other people. He opens the door for other people. He's not here with me, so I don't date security guys, okay? Out of question. Out of question. Even if he owns the security business and 2-3 guys are working with him, I'm still not dating that type of guy. No, I'm not doing that. You know, a medium class job is also personal trainers. Oh my God, avoid men who are focused only on their body, because men is not supposed to be beautiful or cute. I don't care if you have 6-pack. Do you have 6 rooms? I don't care if you have 4-pack. Do you have 4 doors in your car? I don't care how many abs you have. Do you have money in your bank account? I don't sit and look at the abs. To be honest, there is something in me that I actually repel when a man is too beautiful, because it's very feminine for me. I'm a very feminine woman, very classy, I'm very soft. So if I feel and I see that a man, every little hair in his eyebrow is taken care of, and my eyebrows are on fleek and his eyebrows are on even more fleek, I'm like, no. What? Why? You are a man. Why you look more beautiful than me? No, such a turn off. Very handsome men who do modeling, that's not a job. That's not a job. Sport coach is not a job. What kind of job is that? You fall, you break your knee and you cannot work. Okay, so now I'm going to work? Never going to happen. Goodbye. That's why, like, sportman? No. Oh, I'm an actor. I've never seen you in any movie. These men who say they're actors, models, entertainers, and you never heard their name. Avoid. Red flag, run. This is medium type of jobs. They are not real jobs. They are just false jobs that are pretending to be good jobs. Just because somebody works in an office doesn't mean it's a good job. The third type of jobs that men do and occupations that you need to avoid, this is quite interesting. Before I tell you these, I want to tell you that I really respect these men and they are considered like heroes in my eyes, but they are still not qualified to have a relationship with me or with you if you are a beautiful woman that has her worth. These are men that I would call them heroes, you know, policemen, firemen, you know, ambulance workers. They are amazing. They serve our community so well, and I'm grateful that they are sacrificing their lives, you know, their health. They're completely always considering us before them, always putting themselves in risk. I admire the hat off, definitely, but these men are not good to date. Because policemen or firemen or ambulance worker, those are people in a very big risk. They can be physically at risk, they can be mentally at risk. If something happens with them or firemen will die, of course the government will take care of you, will pay you some money, but that's such a risk. I don't want to lose my husband. Or policemen, what if somebody shoots him or attacks him? What am I going to do? These men I would never ever date. I always am attracted to masculinity, to power, very much. And these men are trained to be that way. Firemen are the healthiest men and never smoke, never drink. They have specific tests they need to pass, and I respect what they do, but I will never put myself in that environment that I will entertain that man or date them because those men bring danger into your life. You know, those men can have enemies. Those men can be at very high risk, and also they are amazing for our community. Let other people to date them. You know, don't date those type of men. You will always be stressed out and worried, and those people usually are always under pressure. Those people are always passing some test, health tests, checks, always need to learn. They're always in this run. They're always trying to please. They're always reports. Those men are always reporting to somebody, you know, explaining themselves, writing reports. Those men are in constant stress. And even if they don't show, even I consider that being like a masculine job, that he's using his femininity to save the community, to serve the community, to help the community. And really, I do respect those men. I still think for a relationship, those men are not good. And you will see, so what, all the firemen, all policemen are going to be single? No, of course not. There are hundreds and hundreds of women who love those type of men, who love that type of risk. I'm just not one of them. And I will tell you, please don't be one of them, because you will struggle in your life. The next category, the fourth category of the occupation that men do and you need to avoid, now this is very dangerous, are criminal, illegal, scammers. Any man who is doing drugs, gambling, dealing with alcohol, cigarettes, cigars, you run from those type of men. And even worse, if they sell organs or they sell women. Criminals are danger to your life. Drug addicts, taking care of drugs for others, you run away from this type of men. That means you don't love yourself, you have low self-esteem, you don't appreciate yourself. You cannot date these type of men. Never will I consider dating that type of man, never in my life. And you shouldn't as well. That is bad for your health. That is very bad for your wealth. Because you understand, the money is not clean. The money is cursed. The money that comes to them is always going to run from them. Because any job that you do illegal activity, you cannot be not punished. Sooner or later, it's going to be taken away from you. And I don't really look what kind of fancy car he drives. If he's a drug dealer, I don't care what you drive. Please open your eyes. You deserve more than dating criminals or people who are in prison. You deserve more. There are so many great men out there. Please open your eyes. Stop dating these bad men. Stop dealing broke men. Stop dealing low-class men. Stop dealing with dangerous men. Stop dealing with these men. You are worth way more. You deserve so much more. So now let's summarize. What type of men you should avoid dating? If they have any of these occupations, I would say warmly ask you to stay away from them just to protect yourself. So the first type of men that we are not really dealing with or entertaining or dating or even considering any relationship with are low-class jobs. Anything as a cleaner, any postman, any driver, anything like that, we do not consider that. Then the medium type of jobs are jobs that pretend to be good, but they're actually still not earning any salary. Any admin, any junior office jobs, any hotel workers, any cashiers, that is not a job. That is not a man. You can't give me what I want, so goodbye. Then the third type of jobs that we never would consider are criminal jobs. Any danger, gambling, alcohol, drugs, anybody who is dealing with that, we are not dating with those type of men. We are not entertaining them, and we are staying away from them because they can cause danger to our own life. The fourth type of men that we are not dating are a little bit, I would say, arrogant type of men who do these high-class jobs, but have no personality at all and cannot serve us as women and cannot actually give us what we want. So any type of these men should not be in your circle. You should not entertain these type of people. You should not have waiters, name of the waitress in your phone number. You should not have a name of the taxi driver in your phone number as a potential person who can ask you out. You should not have security guy texting you asking how are you and you replying to him. You should not have a drug dealer asking you if he can come pick you up and take you for a dinner. You should not have a person who was in prison or still is in prison being able to talk to you. And I highly encourage you to sit down, go throughout your phone, social media, or dating app and consider what type of men you are talking to. And ask yourself a question: why am I attracting those type of men? Why am I entertaining those type of men? Why do I think that I don't deserve a real quality man? And of course, there are so many occupations I mentioned. I would say 80%, like I mentioned in the beginning, 80% of men are not needed. We can just clear them out from this planet. 80% of jobs are not needed. You know, it's low class. And don't worry, there are a lot of men that you can still date. And I will make a separate video about men that you should date and about the jobs that they can have. And it's going to be even more fun. And it's going to be even more entertaining. And don't worry, let me just encourage you that there are men for you that can secure the lifestyle you want and your legacy and your children and your own happiness and take care of your needs and wants and desires. Thank you so much for watching. And I want to just remind you, don't forget to smile today and enjoy your life.